So now we're going to discuss one-sided continuity. So kung meron tayong mga one-sided limits, meron din tayong konsepto ng one-sided continuity. So let's define that. So f is continuous from the left Okay, let me underline the phrase from the left since part siya ng definition. So f is continuous from the left at x equals c if yung limit as x approaches c from the left ng function is equal to f of c. So ganun din, kung continuity from the right naman, f is continuous from the right at x equals c if yung limit as x approaches c from the right is equal to f of c. So just like yung ordinary continuity natin, meron tayong mga assumptions dito. So for example, for continuity from the left, dapat yung function natin na f is defined at c. So meron tayong matatawag na f of c. Okay, so this is an actual value. And then yung limit naman, dapat nag-i-exist siya. Okay, so it should be equal to a constant and it should not be equal to positive or negative infinity. So kung equal yung left-sided limit dun sa value ng function, then continuous from the left. Okay, similarly, kung yung right-sided or right-handed limit ay equal sa value ng function, then we have so continuity from the right, or f is continuous from the right. So let's have an example. Let us consider f of x equals square root of x minus 3. Okay. So gusto natin malaman if it is continuous from the left or from the right at x equals 3. So una, define ba yung function natin at x equals 3? So f of 3 just equal to square root of 3 minus 3. So that's 0. Okay. And then, aling one-sided limit yung nag-i-exist? Okay. So yung limit natin galing sa kaliwa ng f of x, well, kung yung x natin galing sa kaliwa ng 3, it will be taking values which are less than 3. For example, 2.99. And we will have 2.99 minus 3, which is a negative number. Kukunin natin ng square root. Then, the expression will be undefined. So, yung limit natin galing sa kaliwa ng 3 does not exist. Now, on the other hand, if we approach from the right, for example, 3.1, then 3.1 minus 3 is positive, so therefore, pwede natin kunan ng square root. Kaya defined yun. And, well, the limit of that is equal to 0. Dahil yung limit equal dun sa value ng function, parehong 0. Okay. We say that f is continuous from the right at x equals 3. So another example. Let's consider the floor function. So f of x is equal to the floor function, and x is equal to n, which is an integer. So let's determine continuity at n. Now, well, alam natin na mukhang hagdan yung graph ng floor function. Okay. I think it will be helpful if we actually look at the graph. So let me just sketch the graph really quick. Okay, I'm going to start at 0. Well, the floor of 0 is equal to 0. Ayan. Let me use a different color para kita. Maybe yellow or red. Red. Okay. And then dito sa interval na to, we have 0 point something. Okay. So we will have numbers here which are between 0 and 1. Yung value ng floor function doon ay 0. Ayan. And then yung graph natin mag-jump. It will have a hole here and it will jump at the next value. And let me just continue this pattern. Ayan. So the floor function is defined at integers. So if I'm going to replace x by n, defined yung function natin. So wala tayong problema doon. F of n is just equal to n when n is an integer. Now, can we approach the function from the left? So tingnan natin from the left of n. I'm going to pick one value of n, let's say 1. Ito yun. Okay. So this is equal to n. So this is the line x equals 1. So kung galing akong kaliwa ng n, okay, the limit is equal to n minus 1. Dito sa pinili kong value ng n, which is equal to 1, yung limit natin ay 0 kung galing tayong kaliwa. Kung galing naman tayo ng kaliwa ng 2, yung limit natin ay magiging 1. So in general, the limit as x approaches n from the left is equal to n minus 1. And it's different from f of n. Okay. So therefore, hindi ito continuous from the left of x equals n. On the other hand, if we go from the right of n, so dito, okay, then yung value ng function will be equal to the value of the limit, which is equal to n. Okay? So therefore, f is continuous from the right of x equals n for any integer n.